Hey everybody, it's Kelly. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I'm starting off the beginning of my week with a art journal with Annie. Uh, I can't even think of the name right now. In her group, she has prompts that she gives you every week through music. This week it is "Happy to Be Stuck with You" by Huey Lewis, which I must say is not. I was not. I was never a Huey Lewis fan. I don't quite know where I'm going with this, but I'm going for it. So let me just talk about a few things first. I went to AC Moore yesterday. I ran to AC Moore and I got this, and it's vinyl. They are having wicked clearance sales. Wicked meaning I'm going back wicked. This is vinyl, and it was on clearance for $1.66. So this is a great stencil. Okay. Joann Fabrics I went to. Now I want you to look. I'm going back again because I didn't pick all of them. But then after I got home, when you do that, you're like, oh, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to buy all, because it was such a great sale. And then when I got home, I said, damn, I should have done it. Look at all this paper. And it's all black and white because I have a painting I'm going to do. This is all black and white scrap paper cut up and all kind of different things. I mean, I don't even know. It doesn't even say they're all paper. It's a pound. It's a pound of papers and paper scraps. And look at it. I mean, all different sizes and good gods. Do you know how much this was? $2.99 on clearance, right? So I got this, which is black and white, from Joann's. And I got this, which was also $2.99. Decorative papers. They're 5x7. It's a matte stack. I like using matte when I'm doing my, mixed media stuff when I do my things. But look at these great, I don't even know how well you can say it. But, I mean, and if you knew how many I already have of these. My husband looked at me like, really? And I got, those two are from Joann's, and I'm going back and getting a couple more. I also got, I don't know what I do with it. I had another one. I don't know what I did with it. Anyway, it was a big container. And I got these, Doris needle tip applicator bottles. Now, I got these were $2.99, and I got them, you have to snip off the top. Okay? $2.99, you get 6 of them. You snip off the top how thick you want it. Of course, I'll do it very thin because I'm going to use it in a lot of my paintings. So for $2.99 to get 6 of these, and they have a lid, you can't beat it. You know what I mean? And I might go back and buy another package of these just to have on hand. But when I went to AC Moore, AC Moore. I got this at AC Moore, and then I got the Low Cornell. You get 2 bottles, and there's 7 different tips. So I'm going to open this later and see if these tips, some of these metal tips, will fit on some of those bottles that I just got. See if I can kind of mix and match. I'm going to get another one of these too. And these were, you get 2 bottles and 7 tips. So, and they have lids, so you can't, and you know what I love? I don't know if you can see it, but in there is a container that holds all the tips, which is fantastic. And then I got, which I've been dyeing, the water mixable oil colors. I've been dying for these, and I even searched on the website at AC Moore for these, and they said they did not have them. And when I went, I had a 40 off coupon. So I originally picked up the 12 pack of this, and then I saw that they had a 24 pack. So I said, why not use the 40% off coupon and get, double for my money? So I'm so excited to try these at some point. So, and then I bought a few jewelry things because I'm making a bunch of jewelry and stuff like that. So, okay, now, here's what I did so far. Again, I'll put the link for Annie's group, Annie's Art Journal with Annie on Facebook, in my description. And You can join in. It's a great group. She puts up inspirational pictures, things to do. She puts every week a new song to do by. I have, excuse me, no idea where I'm going with this, but we shall see. So again, vinyl. I mean, you use it, you wash it off. You can use it with molding paint. You can do so many things. So what I have here, and I'm going to start light to dark. I'll save white for last. But what I'm going to use are the terrible lighting. The Adirondack acrylic paint dabbas. And I'm going to start with yellow. And I'm going to shake these. I haven't used these too often. I have my husband surprised me off of, I want to say it was QVC or HSN, one of the two, Tim Holtz sells his stuff on there. And he had like this humongous package where you got every color and you got the metallics and everything. And he surprised me and bought them for me. I didn't even know. So I haven't used them that much because I'm in the middle of rearranging my whole room where I'm finding a lot of stuff that I want to really use and I got to organize better. So I figured let's play with these today. So now I'm picking up, it's called Sunshine Yellow. And I'm just going to, you're just supposed to kind of, you can see that I don't use these as it's dusty because I must have used it once or twice. So I've been having them sit here upside down. And I'm just going to kind of, and honestly, I don't care the pattern, that the bottle gets if it doesn't get as clear or as covered as I want it. I'm not really too concerned. I'm just going to pick a few spaces. These have not been used in so long, so they probably need a good shaking and a good using. I should get out a big piece of paper and do it. But this vinyl piece, how can you, oh gosh. I was hoping that they had two. I don't even know why. I was just so thrilled with the price. And I'll start right here. And then I'll do a little bit down here. On the E. And that's just a little bit of yellow. And I'll move him over there. And then let's go for orange. This is called Sunset Orange. Okay. Now, people are very up in the air about these dabbers. Some people love them, and other people hate them. I've heard such mixed reviews on these. Now, obviously, I black gessoed my paper. And I did it beforehand. I didn't film it because then it takes forever to dry, and then I get frustrated. And now, see, this is not coming out orange, so we're going to have to try that on a white piece. Because it's not working. But I'm just going to keep going with it, and maybe it'll start coming out. I'm shaking. And this is just to form a base. These, like I said, these are acrylic paints, so they will dry. And it's one of the reasons I bought my the covers, because I want to make my own paints. I want to use them on the lids with the points on some of my acrylic paints. And see, I have RA and fibro, so squeezing these can be a real bitch. I wish that I wish I could write Tim Holtz and tell him, like, I really love most of your products, but being disabled, and I know all my friends are going, yes, we know you're disabled. I don't mean by the brain. I am a bit insane, but I won't start singing. But these are quite hard for people who have hand issues. Because you know what I'll end up doing is opening the tops up and putting a paintbrush in there. So I might have to write him. Not that he'd care, but he got his own gig going on, and I'm sure his many that have problems. There's many who don't. But that's what I'm going to do there, just a little bit. I'd like to see this, well, you know, it is kind of hard, like I said, because it is on black. So the colors are a little bit, but I just want this as a background. Now let's do a color called Red Pepper. Let's see. Red Pepper. This one's never been used, so it might take a minute to start. I don't know about you guys. I'm really not a complainer when it comes to art supplies. I know that most people who make a lot of these art supplies, that's why I'm so, now look, this color comes out really good. I'm going to try to move down a little bit here so you guys can really see as I knock everything down a little bit better. I got a little glare going there, but I wonder if it's that light over there. Let me go to cut this light off real quick. It's still a little glary, but it'll be okay. Most companies don't realize that people like us who have chronic illnesses, especially, like I said, I have RA, I have fibro, and many other things, they don't realize when they do craft products how hard it is for people like us. Now you can just kind of rub it around in a circle if you want a different kind of look. You know, how hard it is for us and things like that. I love the Cricut and the machines that you put, I can't think of the name right now. I have it sitting over there. What are they called? The, you know, where you, Spellbinder thing where you put the die cut machines. I love them. I think those are so great for people that have problems with their hands. Some people have carpal tunnel. I mean, you know, like I said, I've had RA and fibro for years and years and years, and it's been a terrible hindrance. And you know, a lot of craft supplies are not that friendly for people like me, and I hate it. So I tend to go more with what I love. And like I said, this orange is coming out. It's a pepper, yeah, red pepper. It's coming out really good. And I'm just stamping just the different colors I have. Next, maybe I'll do, how about this is called Pool. Pool. Okay. Give it a shake. And a dab. Just don't know why they don't come out like they should. I don't want to be one of those people that complain. I store them upside down too, so it doesn't have to take forever to come up. But this bad boy ain't coming out, and I don't have the patience right now to play around with him. So let's go to the color called Stream. That one's coming out good. That's another thing I hear that people say, that some colors work awesome and other colors really suck coming out. So, you know, I guess it's a what are you going to do kind of thing. I need some up here. I just think when you're, I think companies should listen to their consumers. You know, when it starts to hurt to craft, to use things, like everything should come out like this stream colors coming out. It's awesome. Now you can go over certain colors that you did to mix and match. We're just doing a background. It's nothing. This is just our background on the black. I want to see what it's like. I'm really digging that this color is coming out so good. So that's a good one, stream. Liking that one. Let's try Wild Plum. Gonna give it a shake. And I don't know, it also seems like when you use them, and maybe somebody can leave me a comment if they've had really good success with these. Now, I love the distress stains, but because these are thick maybe, but like it seems like the ones I've already used have dried and are not as easy to get on. See, if I gotta play that much with something, I'm not digging it. Now, this one's been sitting up and down. Let's see if it's doing different. See, this is the one I used prior to. Nothing's coming out of it. Look, I'm just here telling it how it is. You know, if you're going to invest in something, now this one's not used, so let's see how this works. I'm somebody who believes, see, it comes out. I only like to tell you guys what I love and what works. Like, I don't sit here and say and try to sell you stuff that isn't going to work, that I don't like. Maybe for you it works, and I say, hey, great. And if you have different experiences, let me know. Tell me. Maybe I'm doing something wrong with these new ones. I mean, these ones after I use them, but definitely the new ones, they come out right away. It's those ones that are already dry. Do I dip them in water? What do I do? But isn't that funny? The ones that I've already used are not working like they're supposed to. Alright, this one I've obviously used before. And see? Nothing. Squeezing, squishing, shaking. And I got a little bit of silver coming out. Alright, well that's a good plus. Didn't work on the other ones, but since this is taking so long, I'm going to have to pause and go on to my second part when I'm done. Let me just make sure I hit everything that I wanted. Alright, well that's good. It's going to be very colorful. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hit it real quick with the heat gun. I don't want to melt because this is like a vinyl and I don't want to melt that. I just want to kind of get these bubbles because the ones that didn't put off a lot of color got bubbles. But I don't want to melt. I wish I had my oh, what's it called? Hair dryer set up, but I don't. All right, this one's called Bottle. And this one's not used yet. So let's see what we got going on here. And yep, coming out perfect. I'm going to have to do some research because I'm not digging. I hate spending money on stuff that does this to me. Now when I like just pull them out and use them, you know? And I normally love his stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing something. I could be doing something wrong. Who knows? So I'm not going to really judge too much yet. I have a little bit of butterscotch. Not been used yet. Let's see what we get going on here. And that comes out right away. Not even used. Add some color where it didn't. The other ones didn't. looking pretty good. I just want to use the rest of these colors I've sitting here. I didn't even pull my colors out. This has been used before, and this is Purple Twilight. I'm going to give it a good shake. See, some bottles are harder to squeeze than others, too. This one seems to be, I mean, it's on black. You can't see it that great, but it is coming out. We'll have to try these on a regular piece of paper. I'll have to do a little demo and see. And this is called Snowcat, not used ever. I'll have to pull them all out later and do a little demo on here. And this one's just kind of picking up underneath. It's not really, probably not going to do that a good service doing that like that. So let me try my fuchsia, because I love fuchsia. Right now. Okay, so instead of wasting your time watching me bang, let's lift this up. And now we have a background. Now, obviously, you know, it's not exactly, it's hard because some of the paints didn't work. They're bubbly. I'm going to dry it with my heat gun, and then I will be back with video number 2. I'm going to go wash off my little vinyl stencil, and I'll be back with video 2 to go on to the next step for our Art Journal with Annie video that I'm doing. So, see you video number 2.